challenge. Monday was our 10th anniversary in Australia, so we're just gonna be like answering questions. We're doing Q&A, like Q&A. We're just gonna ask each other questions, and we answer based on 10th anniversary. We've been here, like questions that are like we've been like questions. I mean, things that we've done within 10 years here in Australia, even before Australia, before we came to Australia. Like I can't speak today. So, anyways, guys, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. And if we don't wanna answer any questions, we have to put a marshmallow in our mouth until our mouth is full. And if you feel like you don't wanna answer and your mouth is full, then you just then you lose. So, guys, I'm just gonna introduce yourself.
Hello guys, how are you all? My name is Christian. You can call me Chris. I'm JJ's brother.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah. And hello. And obviously, yep, you remember her? So yeah, you guys, we're just gonna jump into the video because we actually have our families getting here together. We're all gathering here. We're gonna have dinner together. So I just decided to do this little thing for you guys because I haven't been posting. So yeah, now we're just gonna jump into the video. Oh, here's the marshmallows. Oh my goodness, you guys. We're gonna get fat today. So yeah, yep, let's start. Who's gonna go first? I can start? Okay. So Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you any question, right? Even personal,
Can I
right?
ask it? Or can I go
okay,
first?
you can go first.
Okay. What has been the hardest thing since we've arrived?
In Australia?
The hardest thing you've experienced.
Probably when we first came to Australia, English. Yeah. English was the hardest thing. But we got over it, and finally now we speak English. English was the hardest.
Mine will have to be like making friends.
Yeah.
Making friends was the hardest one, but
that one was hard.
I think to feel like fitting.
Yeah,
was
you have to fit in.
It was
You
really
can't
hard.
speak English. You're still new. Like it was so bad.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I think it was to adjust to the language.
Yeah.
The language was difficult because we all, as we came, couldn't speak any English.
Yeah.
So we pretty much had to learn from basics.
Yeah,
so
and the culture,
that
everything.
was difficult, and somehow the food. Like I did struggle with food when we actually arrived.
That was the worst.
Okay, actually, I have another question. What's the most disgusting food that when we came to Australia that you hated? Like
watermelon. Watermelon has to be the
I
first.
love watermelon.
I felt like I'm just having this so much saliva in my mouth. I was like, yeah, I struggle with
I
watermelon.
hated. For me, I hated pizza. I know, like don't count for me. I hated pizza.
Oh my
Yeah.
Mine was,
I hated pizza. What was it?
what was mine? I had my special one.
Come, maybe you have to speak
Wait,
louder.
I'm trying to think. What was it?
Pie.
I actually can't remember.
Hmm.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I hated pizza. Okay. So, yep. Any question? Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to change ever since we came here? Like, do you have anything that you would love to change?
Things to change.
Anything?
That's in, I think maybe the culture side of it.
Yeah. The culture.
That's the part. Maybe if I had the power to change, it would have been the culture because, I mean, African and Australian culture is different,
really,
so it's like
way different.
it's hard to try to fit in, and the culture is a bit different. Like
It's really, it's very different. African and Australia culture is different.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so
What-
Amy, what?
what
So
could
wait,
you
we have.
change?
What
What
would I
could you
change?
change?
No,
Yeah.
same thing. The
Yeah.
culture is different.
Yeah,
Very
same.
different. Yeah. Okay, so how many boys have you dated since you came to Australia?
Actually, I don't want to eat marshmallows.
So
Just one.
one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay. For me, I'm just gonna eat because I don't want to answer the question. So
how many girls have you dated?
Well, I had a serious girl in Africa,
yeah.
and then come here. Not many, just my wife was the same.
Then
Yeah,
wow.
so
Okay.
I can't eat marshmallow, but I want
No, you.
marshmallow anyway.
Australia, why were you
Yeah,
strict?
so why were you strict?
I have to protect my property, eh? By the way, I think it's a brother thing. Like, you just want to be protective of your sister to see what they get up to. Like, being a new country, like, you have to keep an eye on, like, pretty much.
Like you don't know what to expect.
I'm still strict though.
Yeah.
No, now you're more fun.
Like,
Like
you're like,
you used to be very boring.
Alright. You should have much better.
Okay. What else? What have you achieved since we came to Australia?
Are you asking me or who's asking first?
Amy.
My biggest achievement has been I've achieved a lot.
A
though.
lot.
Learning English, that was a big achievement.
That's everyone.
Oh, my friend, learning new language is not easy.
It's not easy, guys.
That was a big achievement. Getting married, having kids. I've got 2 kids. Buying a house.
That was like the biggest.
Yeah, driving a car. Yeah.
Guys in Africa, right? I wouldn't even be driving.
What has been your biggest achievement?
Biggest achievements,
Yeah.
for me, I'll probably say like finishing school. And I'll probably say, kids are blessing. I have a child, for those who doesn't know. And yeah,
Same would have to be like learning new language and also like
learning.
achieving schools. And knowing how to do my hair. That is
Really?
that's achievement. Like knowing how to do wigs
Yeah, she can
and all
do
that
it.
stuff. So that's the biggest achievement nowadays. At least.
Okay. What else?
What could you do differently since you can? What could you do different? What has been your regret, and what could you do differently?
Okay,
Judge.
yeah. For me, I'll say, when we came to Australia, like at the airport, saying bye, I wish I could go back and actually like say a proper goodbye to our family members, whatever. Now that like since I came to Australia, I still like always like when I go back to that moment and actually say goodbye like a proper. I was a kid and when I came to Australia, I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna go back just like that, like. But now I want to take that back and actually go back in time and say a proper goodbye. That's what I can actually. I regret that. I wish I could actually say proper goodbye to the family members that we left in Africa.
I don't have any regrets at all. Like
No? Any regret?
I don't have any regret too, actually. Australia is a beautiful country, and I don't have any
Oh,
regret.
actually, I have a good question. Okay, so since we came to Australia, can you what's the difference African here and Africans in Africa?
I'll answer.
Emily will go first.
Africans here and Africans in Africa. What's the
The
difference?
ones in Africa is like you still fresh. You know what I mean? Like you.
Say hello, or even everyone go like this, what's up, brother?
They think
But
that's the thing. That's what everyone
that-
was saying. Everyone they think they're like they're better now. Like
Yeah.
like Africans when we see each other, like for example shopping, you just see like someone like they just like I'm like
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what I mean by acting up.
You
They
know?
think they know everything.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference
Yeah.
really I find. Like Africans in Africa, you can have a big conversation
With someone
to,
like,
to someone that you don't even know.
mm-hmm.
But here, you meet an African at a shopping center, you rarely or say hello or even say hi,
I
or
know.
like, you know, or,
Exactly.
yeah,
But
And the one
Africa,
here loves to gossip a lot.
right.
yeah, like, yeah. Honestly, for me, I'll probably say like it's the same thing. Like, for example, you're shopping and you see Africans, like they just act up as if like, I'm like,
They're better than you.
yeah, they act like, I'm better, whatever. But like Africa, no offense, Africa is better because everyone in Africa is friendly. Okay, and when you're trying to be friendly here, they're like, oh, who does she think she is? She can just, like she thinks she, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'll just go back to Emily. The fact that you say like acting white, it doesn't mean like all white people they act that way. You should say Western, Western, because if you say white, the Africans who act like that, they're not white. So, and it's not all white people are ignorant. Or
No, it's not about being ignorant. It's not none of that. It's like you see how white people most of them act like they just have
some
this
white
mentality
people are nice.
where like you know what I mean, JJ, like the lifestyle and all that stuff. Back in Africa you have your own it's not like that, it's like
Next question. So,
You go,
so whose makeup do you like better?
who's makeup?
Yeah, what kind of question
I mean,
is
I
that?
love your makeup, guys. It's
Yeah.
not too much. I mean, you still look like the same. The only thing I don't like is when you see girls with massive makeup and eyebrows.
Oh my god.
They look like Google, but no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Wait, guys, it's really hard to think of a question. So, yeah. What's your favorite food here in Australia?
Favorite food? I love KFC.
Oh,
KFC has to be my favorite. Every Tuesday, guys, I'm not lying to you. Every Tuesday is Cheat Tuesday. So you gotta
Why?
go and eat KFC because it's cheap. First of all, you get
I
non-chicken.
didn't know that.
You see, I know everything.
Because you love
You
KFC.
get non-chicken. KFC should pay me for this. This is an
You're actually
advertisement.
promoting them.
That's
Oh my god.
yeah, no, you get non-chicken for $9. So
Oh,
it's like
wow. I'm
yeah,
good.
it's the best.
Well, my favorite food is I'll say wait, what's my favorite food? I think I like Hungry Jacks. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love those.
What?
Yeah, I like but Hungry Jacks.
Oh,
The
okay.
burger guys.
No, forget the burger. The chips.
She likes
Oh,
Hungry
actually,
Jacks.
their
You
chips
like
is
Hungry
good.
Jacks?
Hungry chips.
Yeah, their chips is nice.
It's like one of those things that
I'm
you
not
just can't
friends
Also
with
say.
Hungry
Subway.
Jacks.
Subway's nice.
No, Hungry
Subway's
Jack's
good.
chips
Yeah.
is like
What's your favorite?
Hungry
Emily?
Jack's. The
Sam?
chips.
Okay.
So what could you do differently in the world? What could you change in the world?
Honestly, I'll probably say, sorry guys, but I have to say this. It's probably this, you know how African people, how like we come here and trying to, change who we are because, we think we're in Australia, whatever, something like that. That's what I would love to change. We can just be like, like Africans, just be ourselves.
No,
We don't have
But do you think it's because of media?
Yeah, I think,
Pressure
yeah,
on media
social
and,
media, yeah.
like
That's what's changing.
Yeah.
It's making people like, go.
what about you, Emily? What could you change
What
about the world?
I would change is the fact that every girl wants to be a baby mama. Like everyone
true.
wants to have like kids. Instead of you focusing on yourself or
future.
career or whatever you have in your mind, and
Oh, I
you
love your
focusing on
mindset.
like babies and all of that
Yeah.
stuff, I would love to change that because I feel like there's more to
life.
Yeah.
than
That's
just that.
true.
So,
What about you?
I think the biggest thing I could change is to have peace in the world.
Yeah.
Like you hear every time you turn the TV on, you hear there's been bombing, there's been war
Yeah,
in
the war.
Africa.
Yeah.
People get killed in South Africa. People
Oh
just
my God, yeah.
kill each other.
Especially like South
So,
Africa, like,
I-
what are we doing?
I feel like if I had a chance to change the world, that's one thing I could have changed. Make peace and everyone
peace.
just to love each other.
Like, especially, okay, let's talk about that. Like, we're off topic. Like, let's talk about like South Africa.
That's
Like,
another video. Unless if you want to eat marshmallows.
I guess I'm not supposed to talk about that. That's next video.
What is one thing you don't like about Australia?
You gonna?
One thing I don't like about Australia is you struggle to fit in.
Oh.
That's one thing I find to fit in, like especially being a young person, like, and yeah, to fit in, like to feel like you are welcome or fit with other people without changing.
Yeah, like
That
the way
was what
you
I was
are.
saying
Yeah.
like before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's why like most people are like trying to do that.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
act a certain
You have
way
to
for
be
you.
like to be somewhere else
Yeah.
for you to fit in. I
yeah.
think that's what Amy was trying to say before. Yeah, that's true.
What about you?
Yeah, something. Something.
I have one.
What?
How is like okay for young, for little girls nowadays to have kids? That's not okay because they know they're gonna get Centrelink out of it.
Alright.
That's not okay.
Oh yeah, because some people are just having
Yeah,
kids for
for money. Like everyone is having kids for money
No good
nowadays.
kids. Go to school. Go get education.
Even
right?
like older women, like you find them 10, 20 kids,
Yeah,
all that
for
for
money.
Centrelink.
You know,
Alright.
that's another thing that I feel other people are taking Australia advantage of.
That's
You know what
one
I
thing.
mean? I mean,
Alright.
anyways,
Next question.
next question.
If you were to win lotto, or
My favorite
oh no, not actually. If I've got two questions. If you were to win lotto, let's say 50,000. Well, 50,000. Let's make small amounts reasonable. How much would you give each of your family member? Or could you tell them?
would you tell them?
Emily, it's only 50,000.
Imagine 50,000.
Yeah.
See, I have so much dreams and goals. Maybe if I
No, like,
become
come on.
bigger,
How much would you give each other?
maybe 5,000 each.
Oh, that's generous.
Yeah, that's JJ. How much would you give?
50,000 is not that much.
It will.
What is,